Alan Greenspan passed away this week, 100 years old, and we pause because before we talk about what comes next, we owe a moment to what was. Bob Woodward called him the Maestro, and before he ran the Fed for 19 years, he was a philosopher shaped by Ayn Rand, and he wrote in 1966 that gold was the only honest anchor of economic freedom. No fiat system could substitute for it. Then, of course, he ran one, and he ran it brilliantly. He warned of irrational exuberance in 1996. Markets doubled anyway. He navigated Black Monday, LTCM, the dot-com crash, and 9/11. And each time, the same playbook. Flood the system, cut rates, restore confidence. But the tribute must also include the fact that Greenspan inherited a house that Volcker had already cleaned. When he walked in August 87, Volcker had just spent 8 years breaking the back of inflation, with CPI down from nearly 15% down to 4. The hard work was done, and Greenspan's entire tenure was spent in a disinflation tailwind. He did not create it, but he managed it. And the balance sheet he left, $800 billion, 6% of GDP, pretty clean. No quantitative easing. That was a Bernanke construct born from the crisis that Greenspan's own low-rate playbook had helped seed. And in 2008, he himself said, "I found a flaw in the model." Now enter Kevin Warsh, the first Fed chair sworn in at the White House since Greenspan himself in 87. His first FOMC, 130 words, no forward guidance, no rate projection offered. Deliberate ambiguity, a conscious echo of the Maestro. But the backdrop is the mirror image Volcker handed Greenspan. Inflation at 4% at that time and falling. Warsh inherits CPI at 4.2% and rising, and above the Fed's own target for 5 consecutive years. The balance sheet is $6.7 trillion. It's not a Greenspan tool. It's a Bernanke inheritance he must now unwind. The reality is also that Warsh is doing the right things, stylistically. But style is not the same as substance. 9 of his own FOMC members now project a rate hike before the year end. The committee knows it, and the market is pricing it. The question is whether Warsh has the political freedom to follow through. Trump wants cuts. The AI productivity thesis provides cover to hold. And the real risk is that the disciple inherits the Maestro's style, but also replicates his fatal error. Rates held too long, the problem deferred, and the next crisis seeded today. Even Maestros find flaws. The disciple cannot afford to find the same one. This is Sunil Garg from Kenai and Lighthouse Canton, and this is the truth of the tape.